Good morning and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the deer lease. It's November 15th, third weekend of rifle season for the whitetail deer here in Texas, and I'm still empty-handed. I come out last weekend, seen one small buck, and boy, that was all we seen. But I did have a pretty cool encounter with a bobcat. Had this bobcat cross my shooting lane to the left-hand side of my stand. I bet he wasn't 15 yards from the stand. And it's always fun to see something like that. But anyway, we're fixing to load up. We're going to head out to the blind. Going to sit for a little while. I hope you'll hang out with me for a little bit. Let's go hunting, guys. Well, if you're wondering why I'm so late getting here, I have family responsibilities at home that I have to take care of, and it throws me late getting out here. But anyway, we just have to do what we have to do sometimes. It looks like I'm the only one out here on the property this morning, so we're going to get out here. We're going to slip into our stand just as quietly as we can, and hopefully we'll have some luck. Let's see what happens. We made it to the stand. I don't think we spooked anything. But anyway, we're all nestled in. We're going to sit here for a little while and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get lucky and see something good. That was at 6 point. I've got pictures of that deer. He's wide enough to shoot. He's a pretty good deer. I think if we'll be patient, I think maybe we'll get a chance at something. I know there's some good ones running around out here. Just gotta be patient. But at least we seen something. That was cool. Ought to be on the prowl. If they're not locked down with a doe, I think they ought to be looking. It's times like this that sometimes you see bucks that may not normally be in your territory because they're searching for does. Go see what happens. we got out of the blind. It was a pretty good morning. At least we seen something this morning. I know that 8-point that we seen just a little while ago, that was a borderline shooter buck, but there's better ones out here. But anyway, I'm not going to be able to come out next weekend. I've got stuff going on. But the weekend after that is Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm going to come as much as I can Thanksgiving weekend. But I still feel pretty good about it. It was sure a nice way to spend a morning this morning. I enjoyed seeing them deer. We're going to go down here and check our trail camera out, and we're going to stay after these deer. And also I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have happy holidays. Anyway, I walked up here to my feeder, and there's quite a bit of corn on the ground. We've got so many acorns on the ground out here. Boy, I tell you, everywhere you walk on the way out here to the stand, just everywhere you walk, there's acorns on the ground. You just crunch them under your feet. There's so many of them. That could be why the deer aren't coming to the feeders, because I've noticed this morning they just really, they're not interested in the corn much. I know that 6-point, I know he nibbled on it a little bit, but he didn't eat much. Let's go up here and check our trail camera out, see if we've got any pictures. Alright guys, let's see if we got anything on our trail camera. It says we only got 24 pictures. I'm sure hoping for more than that. But anyway, I'm gonna pull that camera card, and we'll go through them after a while, and if there's anything worth sharing, I'll share them with you. All right, that baby's set up. Hopefully it'll take us some more pictures. Anyway, I walked down here to my other feeder, and there's corn all over the ground down here too. But I think that they just got so many acorns there, they're not interested in the corn much right now. But anyway, I think if we just be patient, something will still stumble in on us one of these days. We're going to stay after these deer, I can tell you that. We're going to head on back to the truck, and if we got anything good on the trail camera, I'll share them with you here in a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's just acorns everywhere. That's what I was talking about. There's just so many acorns on the ground. The deer, I've always heard the acorns is one of their favorite foods. And they've got them all over the ground, just almost everywhere you walk out here right now. Well, all right, guys, we made it home from the deer lease. I went through my trail camera pictures, and I really don't have much to crow about. I think the reason we're not getting very many pictures is because the deer, they just got so much food on the ground out there. They're not interested in the corn. But anyway, I did get this picture of this 3-point buck. That's a legal deer in the county that I hunt in here in Texas. We're under that antler restriction, and this is a legal deer, and he's a pretty good little old buck. If we was to see him, we're probably going to take him. And then we got a picture of this 8-point here. This could be the deer we seen this morning. I don't believe he's quite big enough to shoot. He just needs he's just not quite outside his ears. But he's still a pretty good buck. But anyway, we've got pictures of these hogs. I tell you, I've got just as many pictures of hogs right now as I do deer. But anyway, there's 2 of them right here, and boy, this is a big old black hog. But anyway, I still feel pretty good about everything. I do believe if we just be patient, we'll get our chance at a pretty good buck. I sure hope so anyway. I know we're going to stay after him. But anyway, if you're out hunting, I hope you're having good luck. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you'll come back and join me again here at the Texas Strip. Thank you so much.